closet, but he was gay. And he took one of the characters, Steve Zahn. He was attracted to his character. And, well, it was a hoot. But what happened was, you know how that goes. What happened was, as the movie progressed, Ron Perlman's character, who was a U.S. Marshal, tracks down these two to Happy, Texas. Now, also, the third convict makes his way to Happy, Texas, where he proceeds to try to rob the small town local bank. One cop, sheriff. So this sheriff tries to stop the bank robbery all by himself. Ron Perlman is seeing all this go down with his deputies, and he's looking around and seeing, and he looks down and sees Sheriff Chappie trying to take on this bank robber all by himself, and he says, "What a lawman!" Well, it turns out that Ron Perlman's character is also gay, but that was the movie that I was trying to remember the title from yesterday. It's called Happy Texas, 1999. It stars Steve Zahn, Jeremy Northam, William H. Macy, Ali Walker, and Ron Perlman. So give it a view if you it's probably on Netflix or something. You can definitely rent it or something like that. But I thought it was funny, and he played he played a very good closeted sheriff. But this brings me to my next story from the Daily Caller. A cross-dressing boy in a particular school district. Well, what's happening is the school district is, facing federal threats of lost millions in funding for the children of taxpaying parents. A school district has decided, an Illinois school district decides to settle with the feds to let a cross-dressing boy shower in the girls' locker room. Now, I don't know about you, but that's kind of disgusting. This you can say, well, transgender all he wants to. He's still a boy. Is he not? Now, are you gonna? If you're a parent, especially of a daughter, yeah, the boy might be gay, but you're the mother or father of a high school daughter, and you've just been told that the school district is now going to let this boy, even though he likes to identify as a girl, he's not a girl, he's a boy. He's got all the boy parts. Teenage boy parts. Do you think it's okay that he's going to be able to let it all hang out in the girls' locker room? I don't think so. But this is what's happening. Facing federal threats of lost millions in funding for the children of the tax-paying parents, a school district in the suburbs of Chicago voted yesterday to allow a male high school student who dresses like a girl and otherwise identifies as a female to use the girls' locker room and shower there. Again, I don't care if he's gay, and I don't care if he identifies with being a girl. He's not a girl. Now, the student will use a separate semi-private area in the girls' locker room of his public high school. When I went to high school, there was no semi-private area in the locker room. There was, the shower. That was it. I don't know. I was not one of those guys that actually was privy to see what the girls' locker room. Is there the girls? Do they have? Is it different from the boys' locker room? The girls have semi? It doesn't matter. He's in the same damn locker room as the girls. He's not a girl. I don't care what he identifies as. This is insanity. I know people are saying, well, Rod, the transgenders have rights. Well, You know what? I'm getting a little, well, I'm not getting, I'm already there. I'm a little sick and tired of hearing about all of these special minority, ultra minority, non-normal rights. The rest of us who are normal, we have rights too. And frankly, I'm even going to go with the gay community here. You know, gay guys and gay women, they're not down for this, most of them. So this one boy, in order to uphold his rights, because he feels and identifies as a girl, is going to be able to trample on the rights of all girls, whether they be straight or lesbian. Now, I don't know about you, but I know a few lesbians. They don't want to see guys. They don't want to have anything to do with them. So now, that particular part... See, I've warned the, gay people about this. I have told you, you've let your so-called leaders shout for so long and so hard to get you to be normalized and to have gay rights and everything, that now you are construed to be mainstream. You can get married. You've got everything that a straight couple has, or straight people have. Everything. So you have now been normalized and mainstream. And now what's happening is that all of these fringe minority people, like transgenders, are now standing up and saying, well, what about us? What about us? And they are even trampling on gays now. No, just regular gay people. And the regular gay people are trying to figure out what the hell happened. Why are we being lumped into the straight category all of a sudden? And I told you and I warned you this is exactly what was going to happen. And it's going to get worse. You've got transgenders now demanding, transgendered men now. I haven't heard about transgendered girls demanding to be in the boys' locker room. So why is it always the boys? So you got transgender boys who are demanding to be able to go into female locker rooms and female bathrooms all over the place. They don't want to have a special bathroom. They don't want to have a transgender bathroom. They don't want to have a unisex bathroom. They want to be able to use the girls' bathroom because they identify as being a woman. And you have them trying to fight. Well, now they need special rights now, above and beyond what gays already have. And it is putting a kibosh on gay people's rights. And they are thinking, well, wait, we just fought for like 30 or 40 years to get to this point, and now we're going to be thrown under the bus? I told you it was going to happen. And now something else is coming up. I had that story too, and I think I threw it away. God, dude. It was about NAMBLA. NAMBLA is starting to come back. For those of you in Rush Limbaugh's Ria Linda, NAMBLA is an acronym for the North American Man-Boy Love Association. This group was so back in around 98, 99, 2000, they were so ostracized. They had a website. They were so ostracized that nobody would host their website anymore. And when they thought that they were actually going to be able to put together some money to get their own server, to host their own server, nobody would give them access to the internet. They couldn't get their website back up on the internet. Well, guess what? They're back. Now, let me give you a lowdown if you're not familiar with NAMBLA. NAMBLA is an advocacy group for sick individuals. They advocate for ancient Greece-style man-child love affairs, sexual love affairs. They see no problem with a 50-year-old man having sex with a 13-year-old boy. It's all love to them. Now, for years and years, the gay community had wanted nothing to do with those pedophiles. Nothing. Well, now NAMBLA is saying, well, the gays have their rights. We're gay, actually. Well, if you're a guy and you love another male, I guess it would be construed as being gay. But the gays don't want to have anything to do with them. but they're demanding to be recognized and to get their rights to be able. They are moving across this country, trying to proposition legislatures to lower the age of sexual consent. They want to get it to 16 everywhere first. Their goal is to get rid of the age of consent, just to get rid of it. But they want to get it to 16. They want to be able to say that a 50-year-old man can have sexual relations with a 16-year-old boy. And I warned people about this. I said, if you allow this to go down, these so-called gay rights in this manner, you are going to open a Pandora's box, and every deviant out there is then going to be demanding their equal rights. And every time I said that, I heard from liberal straights and from the gay, that will never happen, Rod. That's not going to happen. Well, guess what's happening? You want total debauchery here, folks. Now we have a school district, and it won't be the last one. A school district capitulating to a threat from the federal government about one boy's supposed civil rights being denied. What about the straight guys? Are we gonna start having unisex showers? I don't know. I can see somebody, saying, "Well, he's a boy. He's got all his boy parts. Doesn't matter." Well, okay, I identify as a girl now too. Then does anybody? I'm telling you, that's going to happen. It is and what you're going to end up with I can just see it now. I'm predicting this. You know what I'm going to say. What is going to happen, folks, is you're going to end up with a sexual nightmare in high school because some boy who convinces everyone that he identifies as a girl is going to be able to get into the girls' locker room, and there's going to be trouble. Don't doubt me. This is not how a true civil society operates and lasts and flourishes. This is how you get orgy societies that crumble in on itself and then become bankrupt and disbanded. This is serious stuff. I hate to be the bearer of bad news on Freedom Friday, but if we keep going down this current road, folks, this country is not going to be around to see its tricentennial in 2076. We're not going to make it to the 21st century or 22nd century. We're not going to have to worry about global warming. We won't exist. And what's going to happen is you're going to have other societies like Islam that are going to take over. One of the reasons why they want to attack the West so bad is because we accept this stuff. We're allowing it. Yeah, sure, Muslims have their gay issues and their dancing boys and all that kind of stuff. I forget what the term is, but all that stuff is on the down low, and they definitely do not want to bring that out into and make it normalized behavior. Yeah, it's on the down low. Still disgusting, but in no way is it becoming or will it ever become mainstream in Islam or in other Eastern cultures. This stuff just will not be accepted. The West is devouring itself. People better wake up to this mess and this nonsense. And frankly, this is a public school. So if you listen to this program, you know what I'm going to say. You know what I'm going to say. Why the hell do you people still send your kids to public schools that we call public indoctrination centers? Why?